Today, guys, we are going to be trying many different Filipino foods here in Manila. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, quite a few people told us before coming to the Philippines that they didn't really enjoy the food here. So we're going to be open-minded. We're going to give Filipino food a go, and that's why we've come for breakfast to the Aristocrat restaurant, which opened in 1936. So it's 88 years old. It stood the test of time serving Filipino foods. And they've got a breakfast menu, which they serve till 10 a.m. And they did have an American breakfast option, a native breakfast option. But actually, we're going to be going
obviously for the Filipino food. For
the Filipino native option, they've got chicken and pork adobo. I think that's what we're going to go for. It says Lola Asiang's chicken and pork adobo.
Looks good.
So they're going to combine breakfast with some kind of Filipino kind of touch to it. I like your little Santa hat. We're making a YouTube video. Okay, thank you so much. Salamat po. Salamat po.
We learned that.
Yeah, since Karolina learned about salamat po, she just keeps saying it over and over again. She loves it. So our hot drinks have arrived. Again, I've gone for the native hot chocolate. Let's give this a go. Wow, yeah. When they put the native in front of it, it has to be like really good. Yeah. It's really rich, kind of dark, kind of chocolate, hot chocolate.
It's such a good quality. Whereas this one, like, I just love the fresh sip of coffee in the morning. Like, perfect.
Oh yeah, this is a great way to start the day. Our food has arrived. Okay. Beautiful. Wow,
it's amazing. Salamat po.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Salamat. Wow, the presentation is amazing. So we've gone for adobo, which is, I think, a Filipino national dish where you combine meat with soy sauce, vinegar, and garlic. Beautiful piece of meat here. Oh, it's cold.
Oh, really? Looks very juicy. Like it's almost like a stew.
The meat is really tender. I think the soy sauce gives it a lot of like saltiness to it. And you've got a nice kind of hint of garlic in there.
And I would say the sauce is like very rich. It's kind of like heavy.
I really like meaty.
Yeah,
almost.
meaty, but there's also like a lot of different spices.
We were served a really beautiful bowl of rice. I think it was topped with some kind of fried onion. So what we've done is I've combined it with the sauce of the adobo and the rice. I think that's how you do it.
So the rice is warm, but I can taste straight away like garlic. So I think that on top of the rice there must be garlic.
Garlic. And the adobo, I must say, it's quite salty. I think it definitely comes from that soy sauce. But I do like the combination. What's really nice is we're served really beautiful fried eggs.
Yeah.
So it's a great like breakfast to have.
Exactly, and I actually love having eggs for breakfast.
What's really interesting about the Aristocrat restaurant is that this environment is almost like a hotel.
Yeah.
Back in like the 1940s, they have these really old style cars from that period here. And inside of here, the decor almost feels like we said, inside of a hotel. They brought over like the food on a tray. Everyone's wearing very smart kind of uniforms. And the presentation of the food is really beautiful. I loved how the eggs look super vibrant on our plate. And we're really enjoying our start today with this beautiful Filipino breakfast. As you can see, guys, we have polished off our plates. And now it's time to ask for the bill. We just press this button over here.
I think so.
Salamat po. So the total came to 830 Philippine pesos, which comes in at just over $14 US, which I believe is pretty good value for money. We had a very nice portion size here with our breakfast set. The service is really good. And we are at the Aristocrat restaurant, which I believe is more of an upmarket restaurant. Next up, guys, is Pat Pat's Kansi since the 1900s, says it just right here. So we're not just going to kind of upmarket places like the Aristocrat, we are coming to more local joints. Now, Pat Pat's is famous for their kansi, which is a Filipino beef shank soup. So I've got a menu here, and I can see kansi Bulalo, which I think is very Filipino, like a very important dish. Here we go, guys. Look at that, massive. That's so big.
How big is that?
Salamat po.
Salamat po.
Look at the size of this, guys. Oh my God. So that's the shank.
I think so, but like it's massive, and it actually took them maybe 2 minutes to cook it. So probably they're having having it stored at the back, and the rice is coming.
Thank you.
Salamat po.
So we've just had a bit of a discussion with the staff to figure out how we should actually eat this properly. So I've got some rice just like that. I'm going to put some onto my plate. Sharing is caring, so I'm going to take half. Let's pour some of that beautiful broth onto the rice. All right, guys. I'm so excited to try this. Let's give this a go. Okay, I don't eat with a fork in the Philippines. I eat with a spoon. Get some of that beautiful lamb shank meat. Wow, the meat tastes really nice. It's also very citrusy. I was surprised by that. It's got like a kind of a lemony kick to it. So there we go.
It's so interesting.
Ooh, it almost tastes like tomato soup, where it's like kind of sour. So maybe it's not citrusy, but it's more like sour. It's very tangy. Now I've been given this device here. Can you guys think what this will be used for? Yes, it is. The shank, like the bone marrow inside of here. So I think I can grab some of this out.
So soft.
Yeah, oh, I love bone marrow, but I don't want to spill it. I'm going to hold it like this.
It's so difficult always to eat everything in a very aesthetic way.
Yeah, I'm a messy eater.
Look at these eyes.
Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Melts in your mouth. Super kind of like, feels like pure fat. It's like kind of melting in your mouth. Woo. So I've taken the massive lamb shank out of the bowl, because look at all these beautiful pieces of meat at the bottom. So Karolina is going to help herself.
Yeah, just put a little bit on the rice, because what I'm going to do now is to try it with this fish sauce. So we put the fish sauce, the lemon and the chili. That's
I think this is also a Filipino line.
Yeah, I think so. But I will just try it like that. Looks so juicy. Let's give it a go. This is so salty.
Really salty?
Very salty.
Okay. Maybe not your cup of tea. It's a bit too salty. Or
I like how the meat is very like moist and tender, but I need to be careful with the fish sauce because I don't taste the chili, I don't taste the citrusy flavor. I just taste the fish sauce, which is very salty.
over there, yeah. There's fish sauce there. And I think this is probably soy sauce. Time to see how much this feast has cost.
$3.95. Is it okay to pay with card or only cash?
Just
Okay,
cash.
That's
okay.
In local places, only cash.
And he brought you the bill over because he knows. Salamat po. He knows you're the boss.
Yeah. So it's around $7 for both of us.
$7, yeah. So half of what we paid for breakfast.
Yeah.
Next up, guys, is Bebang Halo-Halo. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Bebang po.
Thank you. This is our very first time trying Halo-Halo.
Yes, sir.
What do you recommend? Which is the most popular one?
Residential, sir. Bestseller, sir.
Okay,
wow.
presidential Halo-Halo. Wow, okay. Can we get one of the presidential Halo-Halos, please?
178, sir.
It's Bank of England. There's always the one
Sir, can
drawing
I have your
one.
name?
J.
Check.
J.
Check.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hello.
YouTube.
YouTube?
Vlogger.
Yes.
Famous.
Welcome to Bebang Halo-Halo.
Salamat. Salamat.
Sir, change 322. 1, 2, 3, 22. Thank you.
Salamat po.
For today's video.
Hello. There's so many of you. How many people are on the team?
More than 50.
50 right now, or how many people are behind here?
Ilan tayo na 20 plus?
20.
You must be very busy. There's a lot of orders for takeaway.
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, mostly for takeaway. Okay.
okay.
They're all popping out of nowhere.
Tanong ni Chata.
You want to? Yes.
What's the name,
What's the
bro?
name of your blog?
So it's Jay and Karolina.
Yes.
Jay and Karolina.
Our names.
Karolina with a K.
What
Yes.
is your YouTube channel, sir?
That's Jay and Karolina.
Yes.
Yes. So we travel around the world and we're making videos in the Philippines for almost a month.
I think
write your YouTube channel.
Sure.
Thank you.
That's us, yes.
Pasuyo pa. Wait to be. Nakita ko na. I saw it.
So here we have it, guys. Look how colorful it looks. Our first halo-halo. So actually there's so many different toppings. There's some rice puffs at the top. There's some ube jam. And also like the whole of it, it's like shaved ice and also some ice cream.
This purple thing here is ube ice cream.
Yeah, and what else? Like there's some like corn here, there's some like jellies over here. But this is interesting. You know what it is?
This is leche flan. I'm thinking it's leche flan, but I'm not quite sure.
This is so beautiful. Look how colorful it looks. All right, let me open this beautiful dessert, but it's so packed to the top. So the question is, how do we eat this one?
And it's actually completely full of ice. So I'm wondering if you just get the spoon and just go for it.
I think so. It's actually so nice because it's so hot in Manila, and this one is completely frozen. First bite. It's quite solid. It looks like a sponge cake, but let me try this one out. It's like ice cold. It's like super creamy ice cream, but straight away what I can taste is the coconut flavor.
This could be coconut ice cream. So I'm very intrigued to see what this ube jam tastes like. Got some rice puffs on there. Get some of that coconut ice cream. First time ever trying ube. Oh, that is amazing. I don't know how to explain the flavors of it, but it's a very particular flavor that I've never ever tried before, but it's absolutely delicious. It's kind of like a smooth ube jam, and then you have the beautiful coconut ice cream. And then you have the rice puffs. It gives it a bit of a crunchy texture. I actually have no idea what this is on the top there. My God, I like that you mentioned, Karolina, that it's not overly sweet, because when you see this, you think, oh my God, this is going to be like
super sugary, right?
Diabetes in a cup, but actually it's really well balanced and it's not super sugary.
So what we really like is that there's layers from up to the very bottom, so the taste changes and you're just not getting bored. And I really want to try the jellies and the flan at the bottom. Let me see if it's possible.
If you can fish it out.
Ah, I have it. A mouthful of like jellies.
I think it's like pandan jelly in there as well.
Yeah, let's try this one out.
And like you said, the sweet corn. I hope you guys are enjoying Karolina eating halo-halo.
Indulging. The jellies are actually quite sweet, but also I really love the texture of the sweet corn because it's crunchy, and the flan is just so creamy and a bit eggy, but I really love it. Like, this is such a good ending to the dessert. You gotta try it. It's so good.
So this evening, guys, we've come to a place called Buddy's Pancit Lukban. I think I'm saying it right, yeah. But it is a very unusual place. Never been inside of a place like this. You've got Christmas decorations up. Also, it feels like they've got like either like a Spanish or even like a South American
actually for
Spanish
me,
influence.
Yeah, and for me, actually, it feels like the American diner with these like booths.
With the booths where we're sitting in.
And the atmosphere here is a very like nice one. It's very homely.
Yeah, it's very like, you feel very good being here, and actually, although it's very unusual, the place it actually feels quite nice and also in a way playful.
Yeah.
This is our menu situation. It is quite extensive. There's a lot of things on here, but we have come for the pork Ssig and the Lumpia Shanghai. Now I think that is like Filipino spring rolls, but I wonder why the name is Shanghai. I have no idea. Maybe let us know in the comments. Hello. So we order here?
Yes.
Okay. Could we go for the pork Ssig?
Yes, sir. Half sisig with for one.
Half, yeah, with the egg. That would be great. And
Order, sir.
just one. And then the Lumpiang Shanghai, please.
Shanghai with rice.
Yes, please.
390.
Is the Lumpiang Shanghai, is that Filipino?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we've got our kind of waiting number over here. Very floral.
Thank you very much.
Salamat po. So starting off with the Shanghai Lumpia, I did confirm with the girl at the counter that these are Filipino.
Oh, okay.
So ladies first.
It looks so crispy and it's very hot.
And there's some kind of like, I think, sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
Just dip it in.
We should dip it. Very crispy.
Oh, that's delicious. Absolutely delicious. They do remind me of like kind of Chinese spring rolls.
But I think
Probably
they're
that's
more
why they're
like
called Shanghai.
eggy and they're very deep fried. But inside there's some pork and some vegetables. I can see
Yeah,
carrots.
some meat, yeah. And this sauce is like almost like tomato ketchup, or a little
But
bit
sweet.
Sweet and a little bit spicy.
Spicy, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're addictive. Oh yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of like deep fried stuff, but this is very nice, like for a starter.
I love my deep fried things, so this is definitely one of my favorites. And for the main course, guys, look at this. So we've got a sizzling plate with a cow, and this is pork Ssig. I actually have no idea what the marinade is on the pork, but we're going to find out. This is the spring onions, a beautiful egg and rice. I am really excited to try this because I love it when they put like meat and eggs on like a sizzling plate.
Yeah, it
All
keeps
right.
it hot.
We get a nice helping of that pork with the rice. So that's what it looks like.
It's very porky.
I love that. Like, just to make that clear, I think it's almost like pork belly. It's very kind of fatty, but it melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
And it's combined with onions, like cooked onions, and also spring onions.
Actually, there is no sauces, and the dish itself is a very nice combination of different flavors. Like it's some sort of like comfort food, I would say. You love it, right?
I love it. This is my kind of thing. Like for Karolina, because I'm not a big pork eater.
Yeah, yeah.
But for me, and also fat, I
Yeah,
would say. But
yeah.
for me, this is like heaven. And the fact that it's sizzling
Yeah.
keeps everything really nice and piping hot. Every time you go for a mouthful, we combine it with some of that egg as well.
Oh yeah, there's an egg. We are in heaven. I can see it.
I think I'm going to probably eat most of this. Karolina's saving herself for the next stop. Guys, our next stop is a bit more of a controversial choice because in our first video you would have seen us go to Mang's Inasal,
Yeah.
and that is a big franchise here in the Philippines. Everyone's heard about it and it's a very popular one, but we've come to one here in Manila called Bacolod Chicken Inasal, which we've heard is actually the superior option, but that's
Yeah.
why we're here to find out.
And also Bacolod is a place that this chicken Inasal was invented, so I assume that it's going to be very authentic taste here.
The menu's very nice and straightforward. We're going for chicken in a cell. Karolina's going to be going for the petso, which is,
chicken breast.
she loves her
I love
chicken
it.
breast. And I'm going to be going for the pa, which is the chicken thigh.
All right, guys, let's order. Hello. I wanted to order 2 chicken Inasal.
What part of chicken, ma'am? Chicken thigh or
So
chicken breast?
for me, chicken breast. For my boyfriend, chicken leg. And does it come with rice? Or
ma'am.
okay, so rice separately.
Yes.
So could we go for 2 garlic rice?
Garlic rice. That's all, ma'am.
Yeah, that's all.
Alright, ma'am. 10 to 15 minutes, ma'am.
Okay.
489, ma'am.
Okay, 489.
Receipt 1,000. Ma'am, change po.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Salamat
much.
po. Everyone here in the Philippines is super friendly. Happy face.
Karolina ordering is quite funny.
Yeah.
And she was stressed, but she did a good job. I'm assuming.
A
I
little
haven't
bit.
actually looked back at the footage yet. So before we dig into our chicken in a cell, we made a little concoction. So if you want to bring it in closer for them.
We put actually the soy sauce inside,
Soy
the
sauce.
vinegar
So
as
there's
well.
vinegar with chili and garlic.
But also you have like a separate chili that you're kind of smashing to absorb the flavors.
And I think this is like a Filipino like lime. So I've gone for more of a weaker kind of soy sauce
Yeah,
flavor because I
mine is
find
very
the
dark.
soy sauce sometimes a bit too kind of salty. All right. Beautiful thing I like is that they're on sticks like this. It wasn't like this in Mang's in the Sal.
Yeah.
I think we can maybe like try and dip it in. I don't know.
I can already smell it, how nice it is.
Yeah, when it came, it smelled so good. This I actually think it smelled way better than Mang's in the Sal. You can really taste the kind of charcoal flavors coming through from the grill.
And also on the top it's kind of oily and it has a very particular marinade. My god, this is my favorite thing we've tried today, like 100%, and we've been eating for the whole day and it's still like
Yeah.
Super tasty.
So the marinade definitely has some kind of like oil that they put on it. Some maybe kind of like peri style oil on there.
Yeah, very nice.
That's absolutely delicious. So for breakfast we had some rice similar to this. So this is garlic rice, and the kind of fried little bits on the top is garlic,
Yes.
which we think is the same for breakfast. It wasn't onion, I think. So what we can do is get some of that chicken and combine it with that rice.
This is going to be a big mouthful.
Oh, I love that. I really love like the kind of vinegary, garlic, chili concoction there, combined with the garlic rice, and then the really moist kind of barbecued chicken. Wow.
Honestly, this dish is my favorite.
Question
Would you say
is,
so?
is it better than Mang's Inasal?
For me, yes.
I would say 100% yes. And the price point was
Very
pretty
similar.
similar, I would say. I would say actually the experience as well, like the service and the environment feels nicer in here as well. A bit
it
more
feels
like
a very nice ambience in restaurant.
So the question is Filipino food really that bad? Because before we came to the Philippines, like we said, quite a few people said that they found the food, in their words, absolutely terrible, which is a very strong statement.
Yeah.
And from my experience today, it hasn't been that reality. The reality is that the food has been really delicious. There are some foods which are more delicious than others, and some foods which probably we wouldn't necessarily be craving to eat again, but there are some foods, especially the chicken in a salad at the end, and the pork Ssig. Oh my god, that
And I
was so
love
good.
the breakfast too, like
And the breakfast,
Adobo,
the breakfast was
pork and
good.
chicken.
Yeah, so I think the truth is that a lot of, let's say, tourists coming to the Philippines, they're probably just not used to certain flavors.
Yeah.
They're probably just eating like kind of foods that they're used to back home, or maybe they haven't experienced super different kind of palates, let's say, from eating food around the world.
And actually we really like trying local, authentic dishes, but also trying to be adventurous with our choices, right?
Yeah, because we're travel content creators, we
Yeah.
have to, eat foods from all around the world. And so the flavors aren't really like shocking to us. They're actually kind of normal.
Yeah.
And so it's Filipino bad. It's Filipino food bad? No, definitely not. I also think a problem is that people probably just aren't eating the right foods.
Yeah.
They come here to the Philippines, they try some food, I don't know, with maybe not super amounts of research, and then they find out they don't like it. But today's video is proof that you can find really good food here in the Philippines. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. We've got many more videos from the Philippines coming your way. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the
Next video!
time for bed.